I do, Stephen. Well, first of all, of course, like you said, the biggest development, the arrest of 48-year-old Joseph Gens. But just moments ago, a Detroit lawyer who visited Bob Bashara's home today told me that earlier this week, when police were questioning Bob Bashara, they had asked him for a list of people who might want to harm him or his family. And this lawyer is telling me, David Grimm is telling me, that the name Joseph Gens came up, and that was on the list. And they say police had that name. But again, it is reported that Joseph Gens walked into this Grosse Pointe Park police station early this morning and confessed to having a role in the murder of Jane Bashara. Of course, Jane Bashara's body was found in the back of her Mercedes last Wednesday morning on Detroit's east side. And people have been talking about it and shocked about the murder. But Bob Bashara has been called a person of interest. That is her husband. And then, of course, Joseph Gens came in today and confessed. Sources are telling us this, that he confessed, and they say, though, that his confession has wavered a little bit as far as Bob Bashara allegedly being involved or having some role. They're saying he's wavering a little bit on that, but he told them the reason he turned himself in is he was fearing that he would be blamed for the whole thing. Also, we're learning more about Joseph Gens, that he lived in an apartment in St. Clair Shores for several months, maybe even a year, and that Bob Bashara may have been the owner of that apartment. We talked to some women at that apartment who know Joseph Gens. They said he was evicted last summer. They say he was very, very frightening.
I was very scared of him, and so were several of the other ladies.
He would come knocking at our doors at all hours of the night. He would pace around. He had knives in his apartment that he would just talk to everybody about. I mean, openly in here. And guns, and when we had to call the police on numerous occasions, we told them.
He had boards nailed into the floor and blocking the door. Made a lot of threats and references to guns and knives.
Do you think he'd be capable of killing someone?
Yes, I do, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind.
And of course, Joseph Gens is still being held, and we're waiting for new developments in the case, and when we get them, we will bring them to you right away. In Grosse Pointe Park, I'm Cheryl Chodun, 7 Action News.